LDWMAC, this is your boy, the Coach, live on the Coach's Show, the Coach's Show live. Okay, guys, so this fight is finally official, okay? And you guys know that this is a fight that, I've definitely been wanting to see. I'm going to tell you guys this, though. Yes, I'm a Juliana Pena fan, okay? But I have my doubts right now. I have doubts. And here's the thing, okay? Juliana Pena is used to the weight. She can make the weight cut effectively and successfully. Juliana Pena can do that. Kayla Harrison, she struggles to make this weight. I'm not going to even lie to you. Like, Kayla Harrison, she outright struggles to get to this weight. It's a chore for her. But she's able to do it. And she's able to hydrate and recover fast enough for fight time. Now, fighters that do that over time, eventually it doesn't work. Fighters that do that continuously over and over and over, like when you have to really squeeze into a weight class and you keep doing that, eventually your body's going to break down to the point to where you're not going to be strong enough or durable enough to deal with the onslaught that's coming towards you. You ain't going to be able to do it. I mean, just ask, several fighters in the women's division that did that. Okay? Chris Cyborg would cut down to like 140, and that just, it took a toll on her. She couldn't take the kind of punishment at 140. Okay, like, it was tough. Like, Chris Cyborg was very defensive at 140. Even at 145, it's still kind of hard for her to make that weight. But she's used to it, and she's been there a lot, so it's not as bad as having to cut down when she had to cut down to 140. That was crazy. Jessica Andrade had so many issues, and still got issues now. Well, had him cutting down to 115 pounds. And it's just now Jessica Andrade just seems so much more beatable because of all the weight fluctuations, all the weight cuts. And it's like, people don't understand that when you're getting hit and you have to cut weight like that, it affects your health. You're not as durable as you used to be. Okay? You're just not as durable as you once was. And that's just how it is. Kayla Harrison is getting older. Okay? She's approaching 40. And making a weight cut to 135 pounds when you walk around close to damn near 200, maybe no, okay, I'll give her about 190. But when you walk around at that weight, but you got to cut down to 135, that's an insane amount of weight to cut, for a camp. That's an insane amount of weight. And Juliana Pena can go, in my opinion, she can go 10 rounds and not even breathe hard. I don't know if Kayla Harrison can do that. Because, see, I'm looking at it like this. It's got to be the war of attrition. And what I mean by the war of attrition, Juliana, she's going to have to outlast Kayla. Okay? Kayla's going to be the bigger fighter. She's going to come in bigger. She's going to hydrate bigger. She's going to come in huge compared to Juliana Pena. There's going to be a noticeable size advantage. Okay? But what will Juliana Pena be able to do? Now, Juliana Pena definitely, her striking is better than Kayla's. Juliana Pena does have a lot of positives. She's adept at being on the ground. Juliana Pena understands how to operate on her back. She can get up from her back. Now, I don't know, because I don't think she's ever had an opponent as strong as Kayla who could possibly get on top of her like that. Kayla's very, very strong. And, a lot of times her opponents, they can't get up when it comes to her because she is so strong. The only person I've ever seen actually get up and stand up when Kayla took him down was Larissa Pacheco. But Larissa Pacheco is extremely strong. Juliana Pena, she got to be stronger for this fight. I'm talking about, like, she's got to physically become stronger. I'm talking about in the weight room stronger for this fight. Because if she's not physically stronger, she ain't gonna be able to deal with Kayla. I don't care what she do, I don't care what happened. If she's not physically stronger, she ain't gonna be able to do it. Now, some lifts I recommend for Juliana Pena: get your hang clean max up, get your squat max up, get your deadlifts up. Okay? Get those maxes up. Those are direct lifts that deal with explosion, that deal with physical strength, and so on. Juliana Pena's takedown defense is gonna have to be on point. Okay? It's gonna have to be, because Kayla is gonna tip the takedown against a wrestler like Juliana Pena. She's gonna try it. And she's going to test the waters and see just how well Juliana Pena operates on the ground. I think Kayla is going to go into this fight, and she's going to think that Juliana Pena isn't much of a striker. Now, Juliana, she's not like this brilliant striker, okay? Let's get that straight. She's not a brilliant striker. She's not like She's not going to razzle and dazzle you with all these feints and all that stuff, but she's a better striker than Kayla. And she knows how to deliver a jab better than Kayla, okay? She moves around. She's moving better in the octagon. I still think Juliana, she flat-footed as hell, but she's doing a better job of movement and pumping that jab. And that has been a huge plus for Juliana Pena, is the ability to pump the jab. Okay, her overhand rights improve. I've always liked Juliana Pena's kicks. I wish that she would invest more time in, really getting those kicks, because people are not going to expect her to throw a variety of kicks. But she's got a decent head kick. Thing of it is now is that how is she going to deter Kayla? How is she going to deter Kayla? Okay? Is she going to put forward pressure? Because normally, we used to Juliana Pena putting forward pressure on people. Is she going to do that to Kayla? Is she going to grapple with Kayla and then realize, damn, she's too damn big? Okay? Like, Kayla's ridiculously strong. Okay? And y'all know I've always had my issues and my questions. And I'm just going to tell y'all straight up, that's just how I feel. There's a handful of fighters that I think, you might want to test them a little bit more. But, you know what? Even if Kayla was doing anything, everybody do. So, if a person is clean, I'm shocked. Okay, I'll just put it to y'all like that. If a person is clean, I'd be hellified shocked. But I will say this, though. Okay? Juliana Pena has talked the talk, okay? That Amanda Nunes tape, that Amanda Nunes fight part 2 is out there. That Nunes part 2 fight is there. And I'm telling you, any smart camp, any trainers, if they're smart, that's what they're going to be looking at. Because in Kayla's mind, she's thinking, well, if Nunes can dominate you, I damn sure can. If Nunes can dominate you, I damn sure will dominate you. Juliana Pena is going to have to do something from a mental standpoint. She's going to do something from a direct mental standpoint. She got to get in Kayla's head. And then 2, she's got to make Kayla believe. I'm talking about when they get a chance to face off, like, say stuff like, girl, how you going to make this weight while starving yourself? She's got to do stuff to make this girl begin to doubt. Okay, because, see, getting in Kayla's head is not hard. It's not hard to do. But, see, you have to be talented enough on the microphone to do it. And I think Juliana Pena, she's that fighter. So those are my keys to victories. For Juliana Pena to win this fight, she's going to have to get physically stronger in that weight room. She's going to have to get physically stronger. Now, Juliana Pena is going to have to initiate her own takedowns. Kayla Harrison not used to that. And everybody who's fought Juliana Pena, she's taking them down. In every fight that she's been in, she's taking the person down. Okay? Will that be effective against Kayla? Because Kayla isn't going to be afraid to wrestle. She's not going to be afraid to wrestle Juliana. Okay? Is it going to be effective? Okay, guys, my take on this probably going to change. I want to do, and I probably will end up doing when I get time, to do a very thorough, detailed breakdown of how this fight could possibly go. Okay? Now, who do I want to win? I'll tell you that. Yes, y'all know I want Juliana Pena to win this fight, of course. Who do I think right now has an advantage to win? I say it's Kayla Harrison.